Today's video, I'm going to be playing irons only. I'm down here at the fantastic Aphrodite Hills. I love this place. I'm quarter Cypriot. I've spent many years coming to this golf course. I actually never really played it up until 2 years ago. Now, I just love coming back. The hotel's incredible, the golf course is incredible, and what a place to be. So 5 holes, irons only. I was going to say see if I could break par, but let's be realistic. Let's try and keep it as close to level par as possible. I'm using rental clubs, so I've actually got Taylormade Sim2 irons, so very much a game improvement head with a stiff 85 gram shaft. I normally play 125 gram shaft extra stiff. So this is very different for me. What I like about this now is I've got to try and find a way of manoeuvring this round the golf course and managing the club face, managing the club to keep the ball in play whilst maximising distance. And what I tend to find is that my bad shot, I get stuck behind me, that's perfect, because it's a little bit whippy, it's a bit lighter, I get a little bit there, and it's very easy to block it, whereas now I'm really just trying to make sure I keep the club more in front of my body, and I can work it more left, and almost try and feel like I'm hitting a fade, but the shaft won't allow me to do so. Stay tuned, let's see if I can keep this as close to level par as possible over the next 5 holes. Right, do not be alarmed, that black sky has already gone. The weather today has been so up and down, but now we have got some beautiful clear sky. I've instantly just grabbed the 5. I know it's a par 5 and I need to get as much distance out of this as I possibly can, because a hazard left, bunkers down the right, so I've got quite a narrow target really. Hard wind off my back as I take my setup. I'm going to just be aggressive to the centre of the fairway, try and really fight a little draw against the wind. Yes. I do have to feel that when I come into impact, I'm just a bit faster with my hands, a bit more aggressive. I really try and kind of work the face more than I normally would. Normally I'm quite comfortable being able just to kind of feel like I'm lightly releasing the face. Whereas on this type of club, I'm really feeling like I'm exaggerating that release and almost doing it earlier to square the face off. So this is a fun little battle. Right, 80 yards to the front edge of the green, whoosh. Strong wind into and off the left. Oh, I could probably almost land this towards the middle of the green, like 90-95 yards, and just let it spin back. I'm actually going to chip it with a pitching wedge. A shot that I'm not overly familiar with, but again, in this sort of environment where you're playing irons only and playing from different positions that you probably wouldn't be used to playing if you're doing it on your own golf course, it's a perfect opportunity to try out some different shots. So basically, I need to hit an 85 to 90 yard pitch with my pitching wedge and hope the wind doesn't affect it too much, because the flight should be quite strong. Got through the ball really nicely then. Sit, sit, sit. It's pretty good. I am actually happy with that. One thing I try and do with this type of shot, once the club's there, not just to allow the arms to go past my body, try and make sure that as you're going through, you're really releasing your torso through the shot. You're really getting your chest working left through the ball so you can continue to commit to the shot. Because on these little chippy ones, you definitely undercommit at times. That's pretty good, and I've got a birdie putt. Right, nice 2-putt down the last, nearly held it. A little bit of left to right breaker. Looked like it was tracking in all the way, to be honest. I thought I was about to go 1 under par, but it's a pretty good par in the end. Right, 11th hole, 381 yards to the middle of the green from here. Bunkers do poke out, so I need to make sure that I'm away from them. It's 185 to clear the first one. It does feel like downwind, so I'm confident I can get past it. Wow, it's windy. But the one left of it, I'm not so confident I get past it. So I'm just going to veer on this side of caution here. Lovely big shape in the air. Should clear it. Yes. Oh, that is perfect. It has cleared the second bunker as well, which, let me tell you, is 206 to get past. Oh, that was nice. Right, completely blind second shot. I can see the flag, but I can't see anything else. 145 to the front, 165 to the middle, 188 over the back. I'm actually going to, I had a wedge in my hand there, but I'm actually going to grab a 9-iron. It's super, super strong downwind. Let's play it as a middle of the green jobby. So it's a 165, 9-iron, downwind uphill. I don't think it's going to go more than 185, so as long as I'm accurate, it should be on the green. Sometimes the wind just hits it out of the air, but I think it's managed to hold its, oh, that looks pretty good. That looks really, really good. I thought it had been hit out of the air by the wind, but it hadn't. If anything, the wind brought it close to the flag. Oh no. How? Ah, no. You guys took a tumble. My ball stayed short. Obviously golf is a game of ifs and buts, but I could easily be 2 under here. 2 very good putts from long range anyway. 169 to the front edge of the green. The flag there though is at the very back. It's 220 to the back. I've been here before on coaching trips with clients, and this hole's caused me all sorts of bother in the past. I'm going to hit a 7-iron because it's 193 to the middle. And it's a little bit downwind. I'm tempted by 8, but I just want to make sure I get a bit further back. Definitely long is the place not to be, because that is dead. So I'd like a smooth 7-iron. Control the face, control the path for direction. That should be middle of the green, or just past it. Oh, I got lucky. It's pitched on the back bank. And obviously not jumped forward because it's pitched on the bank. So I've got quite lucky there. So had I gone over the back, yeah, good night, Vienna. Thankfully managed to work its way back slightly down the slope, and I've got that for birdie. Right, downhill, left to right, all the way. It's like a double breaker, as in like a double left to righter. So trying to judge that with pace, it's a bit of a guess really. Bin lid. 2-foot radius. Sit. Not bad. Ooh, nice par. Didn't par this once on my trip here. Oh, next hole, I remember it right now. Super narrow par 4. It is a tasty one. Then the one after that is actually normally drivable, but it's going to take a really good strategy with the irons to put it into position. So I've got 2 short par 4s, but not easy. For those that don't know much about me, I do online golf coaching. So if you download the Skillist app, the link is in the description below, and follow me, Andy Carter. I am available for golf lessons, and I've seen some incredible changes through remote coaching, almost better than what the in-person coaching does, which I don't know if that says a lot about my in-person coaching, but yeah, it's been a phenomenal journey so far with Skillist. So if you do want online coaching, go find me there. 13th hole here at Aphrodite Hills is 320 to the front edge of the green, 340 to the middle. Probably, as you can see here, you can't see much of the fairway, and miss it to the right of the bunkers and you're in the canyon. Miss it left and you're out of bounds down the road. So it's a dangerous one. 5-iron though, you've got to back yourself. Strong wind though off my back, pushing the ball left to right. I've just double crossed it in terms of like scared of the wind, pulled it a touch, but by memory there is no bunkers up there, and by the map there is no bunkers up there, so it may have even just kicked back in for me. Fingers crossed, people. Right, like I said, decent shot. Probably bounced down off the bank a little bit, stayed in the rough. Super thick rough there though. If you get underneath the golf ball, you catch the top grooves, the ball's not going to travel anywhere near as far as what you'd probably want it to. Ball below my feet, 140 to the middle of the green, which looks where the flag is as well. So I'm expecting this to pop off a little bit to the right. Wind's off my back as well, so that's also going left to right. Hold the line of the flag here. I'm just going to aim a little bit left, let it shape. Might need to go. Maybe I've underhit that. Oh no, it looks good. It is downwind as well, so that's probably what's helped me. First, when I hit it, I thought, oh, not hit it hard enough, but I think I have. Oh, that's an incline and a half. Wowza. Tough flag. Some very, very tough greens here. Lots of undulations. You've got to be really careful. I mean, if you knew the course really well, and you're obviously a top player, you could really pick your way around this course and score really well, but get yourself on the wrong side of slopes and it's a tough old golf course. I'm enjoying this irons only challenge though. It could be a good way to play this course, just keeping the ball in play and playing sensible. Oh, I didn't think I'd hit that hard. Oh, I haven't hit it hard enough. Such a soft face on this. Much softer face than what I'm used to playing with, so that's my excuse, guys, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, can't believe that actually moved right to left on me. Hit it really nicely. Well, that's a very disappointing bogey, and that's sometimes my golf in a nutshell. First two greens, a putt could have dropped, sent me into the red. 3 holes later, I'm in the black. 1 hole to go. I'm sure you'll all agree, guys, what a spectacular golf course this is. It is insane. So nice. Look at that view. The sun shining off the water. It's very picturesque. Straight into, but from a golf perspective, it's pretty brutal right now. I've got 190 yards to get to the corner. Only got a 5-iron, straight into wind. So I'm not going to try and force it though. I'm just going to accept the slightly longer second shot, which won't be too long. The hole's only 300 yards. So don't need to whinge too much. I've fallen into the trap of trying to hit the ball harder into wind, which then means it just spins more, rises more, and goes shorter. Even when you have the knowledge, we still make stupid errors. That is also why we love this stupid game. Right, it's ended up pretty good. Like I said, I've tried to bust it, trying to get myself down there, hit it harder, spun it up, is what it is. Right, 140 to the middle of the green, straight back into the teeth of the wind. Don't know why I brought a wedge with me, because that's not going to work. 150 to go over the back, so I can't hit a 9-iron with this wind over the back. So I'm going to aim this just right at the flag, so I'll probably hit a little draw, maybe even a little pull if I try and hit it too hard again. And then nestle it in next to the flag, make birdie and go level. Oh, where's that wind gone? There it is. I've just done what I did off the tee. Might hit the front edge of the green at 120. Yep, front edge of the green at 120. When you make yourself aware of the mistake you just made and then follow it up with the exact same mistake again, that, my friends, is just stupid. I could have just chipped a 7-iron into the middle of the green. What are you going to do? Guys, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to walk back to the UK to get my golf ball and hopefully not make bogey. Sit. De-greened it. De-greened it, guys. It's the ultimate shame. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, please do make sure you subscribe. Follow me on my social media platforms as well. We've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'm everywhere.